The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Revere moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Third baseman, number 5, Evan Longoria.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. A's 0, Angels coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one? And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte's after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. 1-1, here it comes. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Albert now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ball 3. The 3-1 now to Albert. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Herrera on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder,
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Here's another 1-2. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is hit high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Stepping in now, Yunel Escobar. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Vogt gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Skied into straightaway right. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Calhoun has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calhoun giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9th, second baseman.
Now to the plate, Joey Wendle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and they can't run it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see, nothing to write home about, as this is one graphic you do not want to find yourself on. Pitch swung on and missed. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. A's go quietly there. They trail things here 2-0. Now batting, Martin Maldonado. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're up 2-0. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one. Here it comes. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses. Ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
First baseman
in now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to first. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 7, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
I have a feeling that our show track data will be eye-popping off that line drive, and the returns are in. The exit velocity was 118 miles an hour, so the bat speed and contact quality had to be top-notch there.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Yunel Escobar.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Escobar has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Angels get just the 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Revere going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Calhoun shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Wendell. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters. And so it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Maldonado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Marte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Up next for the Angels,
ready for another shot now. Ben Revere, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Push softly over toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he just stayed with that and just kind of flipped it out there. Nasty pitch, but he stayed on it and got just enough to get the hit.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
On the ground up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-2 Halos. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly. Again, a 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
1-2, here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Revere going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Number 25.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jose Alvarez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Alvarez.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Longoria rounds third and is digging for the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Designated hitter, Hyun-Soo Kim.
Chris Carter will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Fly ball to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run's in to score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Josh Phegley will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. One and two.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away. You got 2 strikes on you just to foul it off and get a piece of it. Really nice concentration.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Joey Wendell. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Lifted the other way to left center. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Josh Phegley will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Andrew Triggs enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Phegley.
Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, C.J. Cron. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Drilled to first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the A's are on top in this one as we get set for the seventh, but before.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
One ball,
and that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2 slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 8.
Corey Seager will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 5. Evan
In is the
Longoria.
third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 1-1. Here it is. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses 2-2. Now a move over to first. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Digging in and looking for more, Yunel Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Danny Espinosa. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 2 out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Ellis Guerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Deolis Guerra.
Here's Starling Marte. To third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. In there, 1-2 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. From the stretch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Striding in once again, Josh Phegley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners on his way to third. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Second baseman.
Digging in once again, Joey Wendell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 6-4. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
31, Liam
Here's Ben
Hendricks.
Revere. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons.
batting,
Last
the
time through was a base hit.
Andrelton
Just hung in there on that one.
Simmons.
The payoff pitch one more time. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and Alvarez boots it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
A center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2. Blake Parker enters from the pen to start the ninth.
Angels, number 53, Blake Parker.
Left side. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
The batter, number 8.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Third baseman, number 5.
So
Evan
digging in now,
Longoria.
Evan Longoria. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
Count is 1-2.
So now 2 men in scoring position. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to bounce
Alvarez.
back after striking out his last time up. 2-1, here it is. Hit out toward second. Oh, and it's trouble here for Espinosa. And the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Marte.
Digging in now, Starling Marte. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Now batting.
Striding in,
Center fielder.
Odubel Herrera. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Chris Carter now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Carter.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. 1 run scores. Now the relay home, and he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Josh Phegley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count. Now another 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third. So they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Joey Wendell.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Ender Inciarte. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Full count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he's safe. Kirby Yates comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Corey Seager will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Fegley is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Longoria.
The 2-1 home to Longoria. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Daniel Calhoun enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's Albert now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Herrera. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Designated hitter, C.J.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Yunel Escobar is on deck. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Baseman number 00.
Now to the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager is there. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him and the A's. have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The A's get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Jarrell Cotton earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.